Get out your notes because we're talking about Eurovision, guys. Welcome to Talk with Rose, where we talk about a lot of things: crime, psychology, soon Taylor Swift, maybe, and Eurovision, and all kinds of interests. Name your interest, we'll come talk about it. Because we like to just have a lot of fun with a lot of things. And right now it is Eurovision, and oh my gosh, that finals. It was my first finals, and it was an insane first finals. Oh my. I learned how much the audience score does matter. Yo, go Croatia. Because, when the countries were giving off their little tiny scores they have, I was telling Brett, I was like, well, Croatia's here and there. It's kind of climbing. Let me remember what Croatia was. Croatia was in the first semifinals. They were in the first. Cause whoa, yo, rock that. Baby Lasagna, I loved his name. Baby Lasagna. Go on and you name Baby Lasagna. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Baby Lasagna. Gotta love that name, right? Where's Bredio? Okay. Oh my gosh, that was insane Eurovision though. So I learned how they how they score things, and how they announce the winners is after they divvy up the audience score. You're like down to who we all knew Switzerland was gonna win it. Switzerland was one of my alternates because we picked our top 5 favorites, and then I did pick a couple alternates, which was good because can we talk about the drama of Netherlands being kicked out? How unfair that was, because they might have won Eurovision. I mean, they were well on their way to winning Eurovision. Because my top 5 were... where's my 5? I know it was like Netherlands, Norway, Ukraine, I think. Ireland, Crown That Witch. Who didn't want to crown the witch? You know? Ireland was doing pretty good with the country scoring. They were doing pretty good. Where did I write my top 5? Somewhere in here. Okay, here we go. We had the Netherlands, Norway, Ireland, Serbia. I got Ukraine mixed up with Serbia. I like Serbia. Cyprus, Armenia. And then I had... No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Okay, I had Netherlands, Norway, Ireland, Serbia, Cyprus. Armenia and Switzerland were my alts. And, I had to cross out Netherlands and put in Armenia. It was like Armenia or Switzerland. I mean, I'm not upset Switzerland win it. They put on a really good performance, really good song. What's funny is I did not like the performance from the UK. They were dressed in like boxing outfits in a bathroom that looked like it came from the Saw set. But I can't get that song out of my head. I told Brett it was a good song. I'm like, it's such a good song, I can't get it out of my head. I woke up this morning with it in my head. I immediately text Brett. I'm like, song in head. I had a dream I was texting him the lyrics because Brad told me I don't even know the lyrics to the UK song. And I was like, here, I'll text them to you. I mean, I'm dreaming about Eurovision. I mean, that's how crazy it's gotten. I'm dreaming about Eurovision. Like, how crazy is that? I had a dream about Eurovision. So, okay, man, that I wrote down. Yeah, see, Ireland, Switzerland, Portugal, France, Switzerland, Ireland, Switzerland, Italy, Switzerland, Croatia, Switzerland, Slovenia, Portugal, Italy, Switzerland, Ukraine, Germany, Luxembourg. These are all the top 2 from all the countries. I wrote down all the top 2. Whoever got the 10 and the 12. And it's Switzerland, Ireland, France, Switzerland. Couple of Greece, Cyprus in there. So somebody agreed with me that Cyprus was good. So Cyprus wasn't only my top 10. I mean, Switzerland was everywhere. Like, we knew Switzerland was gonna win it. Like, no duh. You're just waiting for her to say over that 180. You're like, come on, you're gonna get over that 180. Don't worry. Don't worry. I mean, the jury's top 5 was Switzerland, France, Croatia, Italy, Ukraine. Which Ukraine and stuff was in our top 5. Like, the Netherlands did not get to perform his song to his dad. It's so horrible. What? Did you call me? What? Okay. I will. I have to forward that email to Dean because well, I don't know where Brett is. I think I stayed on the phone with my mom too long and now Brett's gone. Because we were supposed to do this Eurovision together. So yeah, they dropped it down from the top 26. Top 26 to the top 25. Which is crazy and insane. Like, for my first Eurovision, this was the craziest Eurovision to watch. It had the most drama go down. People were worried that Israel was getting the votes because of the war. And, like, it just didn't seem like a very fair competition this year. It was very politically driven this year. And so, you know, it's like I don't want to say half of what I'm thinking. Because it was very politically driven this year. But it's like, I can't say that people didn't give bad performances, though. Like, I don't think there's one performance I didn't... The only performance I didn't like... Greece's dress bothered me. I didn't like her dress. It bothered me. And like I said, UK's performance was kind of weird. But I love the song. I should have put them in my... It was hard to pick a top 5. Like, I couldn't imagine actually I didn't get a vote because I'm in America. So I can't imagine actually having to vote and decide where my points go. You get like 20 points, you get a dish out. And it's like, oh my gosh. Bread's better at it. Bread's like, I can get my top 5 up. He's like, here's my top 5. And I really think that Belgium should have qualified. Why didn't Belgium qualify? I love their performance. What did Belgium do? I was so upset Belgium didn't qualify. Let me see what it was Belgium did again. Is that a bird outside my window? You guys see my window flapping, right? It's not just me, right? Is my window open? Yeah, it is. Why is my window open? See, I put some butterflies up for you guys. We gotta decide how to decorate my background. It's all plain like a sheet of paper. Freshly painted, plain like a sheet of paper. This whole room is ready to be decorated. See? It's all like a fresh sheet of paper. I was really upset that Belgium... Okay, oh yeah, Musty. Oh yeah, Belgium! The guy with the shiny, bedazzled chest. Best smile in the world. Loved his smile. I mean, who could resist the smile from Belgium? What? You downvoted that smile? He had very enthusiastic, very good performance, best smile in the world. Oh, Belgium didn't make it. That's okay. Because Belgium would have been on my top 5. They were on my top 5 for the second semifinals. But they didn't qualify. So now we know that Switzerland will be coming back next year as qualified. They don't have to qualify. They're in the top 6. And then the top 5 countries are usually UK, Spain, Italy, Germany, and France. So we know that Switzerland, UK, Spain, Italy, Germany, France will probably come back next year qualified. So that'll be interesting to see. I still can't get that UK song out of my head. It's stuck in there. It really is. It's stuck. It's in there. It's in my brain. It's stuck in the brain. It's like, oh my gosh, it's stuck in the brain. Oh, Ireland, Bambi Thug. I love her name. Who couldn't love her name? Oh my gosh, Bambi Thug. Brad sent me a small clip of a video of Ireland this morning when I told him I couldn't get UK out of my head. He's like, I'm listening to Ireland on... Oh, I love to look at their vinyls. I so wish in a way I could buy their vinyls. I want to buy their vinyls so bad. Oh, but it was great. I'm glad that Brett invited me to watch it this year. Last year when Brett came to my community, I met him mid-March. This is May. And so I'd only known Brett for almost 2 months when Eurovision came up last year, and he was talking about Eurovision and the winners, and I think Belgium fell in like the top 10 last year, and he was talking about how, cool it was. And now that I've known Brett for over a year, he's been in my community for over a year now, he's like, this year you want to actually join me, Rose? And I said, yeah. And I said, why don't we make a stream of it too? I said, why don't we go live, talk about our thoughts on all the performances and write some notes and, let's make it a subject on Talk with Rose. Let's make it a subject. Because I am open for more than just crime and psychology. I care about what people care about, and I love joining other people's, I love joining other people's you know, their hobbies and stuff, and this was very fun to sit there, and I think it was better than American Idol. It was better than American Idol. And I forgot when he was talking about Eurovision that I had seen that movie called Eurovision, and I didn't really understand that Eurovision was a real competition. It's been around since like the 60s. Oh my gosh. Like, Eurovision's not like a new thing that came up because America did American Idol. No, America has been copying everybody else, and we did American Idol. You know, like, and it was a wild ride. It was a very wild ride. So, I loved it. Well, I hope you guys loved Eurovision, and I maybe we'll make another video when Bread's here. I was hoping Bread would just be here if I turned on the video, but it was an exciting very first time, and I loved the finales, and I loved watching how the voting worked, and oh my gosh, audience, you can change the world, because Eurovision was going one way and the audience brought it another way, and I couldn't. Oh, I was like blown away by how much the audience scores changed everything. It was just mind blown. And Switzerland wasn't like, I mean, the country scores matter because Switzerland wasn't even the audience favorite. They got like what, 200 and something points? Like, who was awarded 300 and some odd points from the audience? Like, I didn't get it right down the audience top 5 because they didn't present that exactly. Like, every time I heard a high score, I should have wrote it down. I should have, every time they said 300 and something, every time they said something over 100, I should have wrote it down. And what country that was. Because Switzerland got the lowest, or a mid score. They got a mid score from the audience, but because they had gotten a high score from all the countries out there, that put them at the top at the winning. Because who did the audience vote for? Do you guys remember? I'm going to have to go back and watch Eurovision again. Watch the finales, and maybe I'll watch it again and we'll make another video and talk about the audience's top 5 countries versus the top 5 countries that were chosen by, and how it changed things, because they made a country that was low down here go way up here. However, not enough to win it, though, even with 300 and some odd points. Because Switzerland had almost all the 12s. Like, I can see here and count the 12s that Switzerland had. Like, Switzerland was pretty much almost the vote of almost every country out there. Like, Switzerland was it. And so that's what kind of boosted them to winning. It is a good mixture of who wins between the audience's decision and the country's decision, because their top 5 and their top 5, when they mash together, they just, you know, and yeah, it's crazy. Like, when they mash their top 5s together, it changes the whole scoreboard for everything. And so they made a lot of countries that were down in like the 100 points up into the 400 points up towards winning scores, but they didn't win it, but they got up high at least. But like, I don't know, I'm gonna have to listen to the audience scores and write down every time somebody said like 300 and something what country got that many points. If you know, let me know what the audience top 5 is, because that's the only thing I didn't get to write down, was what was the audience's top 5. Because Switzerland wasn't their top 5. But it was enough points to boost them into winning. because of the country gave them all their 12 points. Like 75% of the countries, gave them their 12s. And because they got so many 12s, I went to hell and back. I loved him spinning on that disc. He was like, boom. Unfortunately for his finale song after he won, he didn't get a spin on his disc. They should have put that disc out there for him. They knew he was going to win. They should have put that disc out there. Seen one last spin on it, guys. One last spin on the disc. Woo. He deserved it. He did a good song. I loved the song. We loved the meaning of the song. Me and Brett talked about the meaning of the song and how good of a song it was, I mean, it applies to all kinds of people in this world. I mean, everybody in this world has to find themselves somehow. And it doesn't matter exactly what your end result is of finding yourself. Everybody has to find themselves. And sometimes you do have to go to hell and back because you don't have support all the time when you're trying to change. And so sometimes it feels like going to hell and back and breaking that code because people tell you, no, don't do it. I don't want you to do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And then you go and you do it anyways. I grew up without a lot of support from my family. A lot of people judged me on my decisions I made. They were on the outside looking in, and so they saw what they saw, but what they saw wasn't exactly what was true. And I was just talking to my mom about that today. You guys saw what you saw, but you didn't see enough, And so you can't judge somebody off of what outsiders sometimes say because when you're not on the inside and living it, then you don't understand why somebody's doing something. And so you need to not judge people so quickly because you're not in their shoes. You're not that person. You're not the one having to make those decisions. And so, be slow to judge, be quick to understand, be nice to other people, and just help them along their journey. And and that doesn't mean when you help them along their journey to not give your opinion along the way. Outside opinions are always needed. It's the deliverance that matters on how you deliver that outside opinion. And so just be careful how you deliver that. But sometimes for people to change, to do something different that they need to do, they need that outside opinion. Always remember to stay humble in life and take everything into consideration and throw away what doesn't work and keep what does. And just be strong and do what you can in life. And hopefully you have a supportive team around you. And I love you guys. Stay warm, stay safe, stay happy, stay loved, because you are. And I am going to head over to Twitch and game, I think. But I will see you guys all later.